Hi, I'm Jodina St. This is Access to Experts on the Spot, and I'm here with Dr. Robert Shackleton today. I understand that you're a chiropractor who specialized in applied kinesiology and a structural approach to health. You're also a doctor of naturopathy. Am I saying that correctly?
Correct.
And you were in practice for 13 years, but you abandoned your practice for something that you call priority balance. And you mentioned earlier that you offer results today or you don't pay. Tell us a little bit more about priority balancing.
Priority balancing. That's a technology that I developed out of the applied kinesiology. I found that there are specific muscles and muscle imbalances that people have. And so I found really the cause of most acute and chronic conditions such as back pain, knee pain, hip pain, sciatica, plantar fasciitis, shin splints, even shoulder and neck pain. And the results are demonstrable, they're immediate, and they're lasting.
So you were in practice for 13 years. Why did you leave it?
Well, I spent 13 years working with muscle balancing, and I didn't do much what we call classic chiropractic work of adjusting, but I did develop muscle balancing techniques. And yet after 13 years, I was continually treating symptoms. And I asked myself one day, would I pay retail for those treatments? And the answer was no. So I had to quit selling them. So another question I asked myself is, how come we can fix cars, we can fix airplanes, and we can't fix people? And the answer actually came very quickly. Automobile and airplane mechanics understand the design function of automobiles and airplanes, and so they find out what's impairing the function, they correct it, and they put you back on the road, usually the same day. Whereas in healthcare and the medical and alternative approach to the disease conditions that people are suffering, we give it a name rather than really identifying the cause. And then we have treatments, and we try this treatment over and over and over again until we come up with another treatment, which we do over and over again. And treatment continues, whereas correction should be done once.
There's two things that you wanted to talk about today that people are doing. Tell us about those two things.
The first one is standing in shoes that don't fit. You can't buy a shoe off from the store that fits anybody's arch. So it's a flat shoe. We put our foot into that shoe and we lace the arch down. And that distorts the ankle, knees, hips, and so on, all the way up through the body. And then the whole pelvis tilts forward on everyone. The second thing, want to take a guess?
Sitting?
Very good. Standing and sitting. Sitting, when we sit in a chair, a straight chair, and flatten our spine, we bulge the discs toward the spinal cord. And that pressure against the spinal cord is insidiously causing dysfunctions.
How can we learn more about priority balancing?
Quickest way is to go to speedtohealthnow.com. And we'll have more videos up and I'll have demonstrations there so people can actually see what it is we're talking about here today.
So that's speedtohealthnow.com?
That's correct.
Any final thoughts?
Yes. The critical thing that I've found now is we're looking for so many ways to cause health, and what we need to look for are the ways we're interfering with health. Stop doing that, and then the body will do what it's designed to do, function.
Robert, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Robert Shackleton, I'm Jodina. This is Access to Experts on the Spot.